Russia, a huge country with a long history, has always fascinated people. Spanning 11 time zones and covering more than 1/8 of the Earth's inhabited land area, Russia is a land of contrasts and extremes. From the icy tundras of Siberia to the bustling metropolises of Moscow and St. Petersburg, the country offers a diverse array of experiences and landscapes. The vastness of Russia is not just in its geography, but also in its cultural and historical richness. Each region has its own unique traditions, languages and customs, making it a mosaic of cultures and histories. From the snowy mountains to the exciting city of Moscow, Russia is full of different cultures. The Caucasus Mountains with their snow-capped peaks offer a stark contrast to the vibrant and dynamic life in Moscow, where modern skyscrapers stand alongside centuries-old cathedrals. The streets of Moscow are always alive with activity, from the bustling markets to the serene parks where locals and tourists alike gather to enjoy the beauty of the city. Each corner of Russia tells a different story, from the ancient tales of the czars to the modern narratives of a rapidly evolving society. It's a romantic place, known for its books, ballet, and old-fashioned charm. The Bolshoi Theater in Moscow is a symbol of Russia's rich cultural heritage, where world-renowned ballets and operas are performed. Parks and gardens like the famous Gorky Park offer a peaceful retreat for couples and families where one can immerse in a good book or simply enjoy a leisurely stroll. The historical architecture, from the onion domes of the Orthodox churches to the grand palaces, adds to the romantic allure of the country, making it a perfect backdrop for love and romance. But there's more to Russia than famous places and art. The true essence of Russia lies in its people and their way of life. Street markets are a vibrant part of Russian culture, where you can find everything from fresh produce to handmade crafts. Cafes are social hubs where locals gather to chat over a cup of tea or coffee, discussing everything from daily life to deep philosophical questions. Everyday life in a Russian town is a blend of tradition and modernity, where old customs are still cherished while new ways are embraced. It has interesting social customs, especially when it comes to dating. Traditional Russian dances like the kalinka are not just performances but a way to bring people together, fostering a sense of community and belonging. Social gatherings often revolve around food, with traditional meals like borscht and pelmeni being central to these occasions. Dating in Russia is deeply influenced by these social customs, where family and community play a significant role in the relationships. Dating in Russia is a mix of old traditions and new ways, just like its history. In the cities you will find young couples embracing modern dating practices, influenced by global trends and technology. Yet there is a deep respect for traditional values, where courtship and family approval are still important. This blend of the old and the new creates a unique dating culture that is both fascinating and complex, reflecting the broader Russian society's journey through time. Let's explore the interesting world of dating in Russia, from the old ways to what people do today. Whether it's a walk through a historic town, a modern date in a bustling city, or a traditional wedding ceremony, each aspect of dating in Russia offers a glimpse into the country's rich cultural tapestry. Join us as we delve into the customs, traditions, and modern practices that make dating in Russia a unique and captivating experience. A long time ago in Russia, dating was very formal. A young man had to ask a woman's father before he could even date her. This showed respect for the woman and her family. Gifts, often handmade, were a common way to show you liked someone. These gifts proved how much a man cared. Dating usually happened in groups with older people around. Traditional dances like the fun Khorovod let young people connect and laugh together. The Russian Revolution in 1917 changed everything, including dating. During Soviet times, men and women were more equal, and dating became less formal. Women went to school and had jobs, so dating was more relaxed. Young people could meet without their parents watching all the time. Parks, movie theaters, and dance halls were popular places to meet, but family and commitment were still very important. Today, people in Russia date online, just like in other countries. Dating apps and social media are very popular, especially in cities. Technology makes it easier to meet people from all kinds of backgrounds. Even though dating is modern, traditional values are still important. Family is still a big deal, and people think about long-term relationships. Men are often expected to plan the dates, like opening doors and being polite. From Moscow to Siberia, Dating is different everywhere. Russia, the largest country in the world, is a land of immense diversity, not just in its landscapes but also in its cultural practices. This diversity is vividly reflected in the dating customs that vary significantly from one region to another. Whether you're in the bustling metropolis of Moscow or the serene expanses of Siberia, the way people approach dating can be quite different. Just like Russia is a big and varied country, dating customs are different depending on where you are. In the western parts of Russia, particularly in major cities, dating tends to be more influenced by Western norms. People often meet through online dating apps, social events, or mutual friends. The pace of life is fast, and so are the dating dynamics. However, as you move towards the eastern regions, the customs start to change, becoming more traditional and community-oriented. In big cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg, dating is faster and more modern. The influence of globalization is evident here, with young people often adopting dating practices seen in Europe and the United States. Nightlife plays a significant role in the dating scene, with bars, clubs, and restaurants being popular spots for first dates. The anonymity of big cities also allows for more casual dating experiences, where people feel free to explore different relationships without the pressure of societal scrutiny. In smaller towns, traditions are stronger and family is more involved. Here, dating is often seen as a step towards marriage, and families play a crucial role in the process. It's not uncommon for parents to be involved in the selection of a partner, and community events like festivals and gatherings are common places for young people to meet. The pace of life is slower, and relationships are built on a foundation of shared values and long-term commitment. If you travel across Russia, you'll see these differences. The vastness of the country means that each region has developed its own unique customs and traditions. Traveling by train or car, you can witness the gradual shift in cultural practices as you move from one area to another. This journey not only offers a glimpse into the diverse dating customs, but also into the rich tapestry of Russian life. For example, in the Caucasus region, where families are very close, some people still have arranged marriages. This practice, while less common in urban areas, remains a significant part of the cultural fabric in rural communities. Arranged marriages are often seen as a way to strengthen family ties and ensure compatibility between partners. The involvement of elders in the matchmaking process is a testament to the deep respect for tradition and family values that characterizes this region. Visiting different places in Russia shows you how many different cultures there are. Each region, with its unique history and cultural influences, offers a distinct perspective on dating and relationships. From the cosmopolitan vibes of Moscow to the traditional practices in the Caucasus, the diversity is truly remarkable. Exploring these variations not only enriches your understanding of Russian culture but also highlights the universal quest for love and connection that transcends geographical boundaries. Family is super important in Russian dating. Meeting the family is a big step. Family parties and holidays let you see how your potential partner acts with their loved ones. You can learn about their values. Family is more than just parents and siblings. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins are all important. This close family network gives support and shapes relationships. Dating in a new culture can be exciting. The thrill of meeting new people, exploring different traditions, and experiencing a unique way of life can be incredibly rewarding. However, it can also be a little intimidating, especially if you're not familiar with the social norms and expectations. But also a little scary. The fear of making a cultural faux pas or misunderstanding someone's intentions can be daunting. But don't worry. With a bit of preparation and an open mind, you can navigate the dating scene in Russia with confidence. If you want to date in Russia, here are some tips. First and foremost, it's important to understand that Russians value sincerity and genuine connections. They appreciate when someone takes the time to get to know them and shows a real interest in their culture and traditions. Learn a few Russian words. Even if you're not fluent, making an effort to speak the language can go a long way. Simple phrases like hello, thank you, and how are you can show that you're making an effort to connect on a deeper level. Even a little bit shows you care. Don't stand too close. Personal space is important in Russia, and standing too close to someone you don't know well can be seen as intrusive. Russians like their personal space, so be mindful of this when you're interacting with someone new. It's always better to err on the side of caution and give people a bit of space until you get to know them better. So don't touch too much at first. Dress nicely. Appearance matters in Russia, and dressing well can make a good impression. Whether you're going out for a casual coffee or a fancy dinner, taking the time to look your best shows respect for your date and the occasion. Russians like to look good, so dress up for dates, be patient. Building trust takes time, and rushing things can be seen as insincere. Take the time to get to know your date, ask questions, and show genuine interest in their life and experiences. So dress up for dates, be patient. Building trust takes time, so get to know someone slowly. Most importantly, be open-minded. Every culture has its own unique quirks and traditions, and being open to learning about them can enrich your dating experience. So get to know someone slowly. Most importantly, be open-minded and ready to learn about a new culture. Embrace the differences and enjoy the journey of discovering a new way of life. Dating in Russia can be a wonderful adventure if you approach it with curiosity and respect, and ready to learn about a new culture. Remember, the key to successful dating in any culture is to be yourself, be respectful, and have fun. Good luck. Dating in another culture isn't just about romance, it's a chance to learn about different people. Be open and ready to learn, and you'll understand and appreciate other cultures. Even if a date doesn't turn into a relationship, you'll learn something new. So explore Russian dating, talk to people, share your culture, and be open to new connections. When you visit the exciting city of Moscow or the beautiful Lake Baikal, remember that Russia is more than just pretty places. It's about the friendly people, the interesting history, and the unique culture. Take time to learn about Russia, to understand its heart, and you'll discover a world of romance and tradition. Be adventurous, explore, and let Russia's amazing dating culture surprise you.